Welcome to CNE here, where you come for all of your media needs. My name is Ray.
It's your boy Nikki Tay.
And today we are reviewing Hobbs Shaw.
Fast and Furious! Woo! Yeah! Let's race cars, or whatever they do. Directed by David Leitch, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Jason the Transporter Statham, and Idris Elba. Fast and the Furious. Hobbs and Shaw. How did we get here? Oh man.
Fast 5 is how we got here.
Like what? We got a spinoff now? Like, is this where the Fast and Furious franchise has gone? Paul Walker in his grave. They say, you know what? Not only are we going to keep making movies, like, because they couldn't end at, Fast 7? They couldn't end on Fast 7. No. That was too much.
Oh, you said
Fast 7.
Yeah.
We are going to do a spinoff with The Rock. Everybody loves The Rock. And Jason Statham's character, Deckard Shaw, who was the villain. Like, let's not forget, this guy is responsible for killing Han.
Yes,
And everybody loved Han. Everybody likes Han. Even though we knew he was already dead when we saw him come in Fast 5, I believe. Yeah, Fast 5. We still loved him. We said, yeah, we want more of him. And then they re-kill him off again because it was inevitable. To catch up the timeline, just drop Tokyo Drift in there and then let's forget about it. And they introduced Jason Statham's character, Deckard Shaw. And now he's working with The Rock? What is this? What is this? The movie. Let's talk about the movie. Is this movie entertaining? Yeah, highly entertaining. It's The Rock, right?
And Jason Statham.
And Jason Statham.
And Idris Elba.
And Idris Elba. Like, they're like three good actors in an action-packed movie. Like, this movie is exactly what you get from the trailers. But the biggest problem with this film, which is the biggest problem in the last 4, 5 Fast and Furious.
I'm disagreeing with you already, but keep going.
Is it's not a Fast and Furious movie.
Oh, okay.
It is not. Like just take I would love this movie even more. Like, I don't like this movie. I would love this movie even more if it was Transporter 4.
They are elements of Transporter
with The Rock. No, don't call it Fast and Furious Hobbs and Shaw. Just call it Transporter 4 and just throw The Rock in. This movie is great. This movie is great. I'm like, yes, this is everything. But when you say it's Fast and Furious, then I'm expecting more.
It's a spinoff.
I'm expecting more. Like because if we're not gonna get the racing, which we said since Fast 5, like racing is done. Like the nitrous kits, the glowing cars, all that is 2000.
They use nitrous.
All that's 2000. All that's 2000. But the one thing that we still got in the Fast and Furious franchise is the family element. Is the characters that we love. The relationship with Dom, his sister, Letty. It's the characters. That is what Fast and Furious is now about. Like, as much as people would hate to hear that, it's about the camaraderie, the family.
It's like a bad superhero movie.
It's about the family, exactly. And this doesn't have it. Like, yeah, we get Rock and the Samoan family. We don't know them.
Get a little Jason Statham and his family.
We don't know them. He is a villain. You're a cop. Take us back to the criminals. That's where I'm at.
I would have to say, even with all that written, I disagree with the point of Fast and the Furious, because this is a spinoff.
No, the title is literally Fast and the Furious Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah, but you were uncharted territory when you
no. This was them saying, let's make money.
Of course.
Let's make the quick buck Fast and Furious. But really, it's Hobbs and Shaw. No, just call it Hobbs and Shaw.
But also, you gotta factor in.
Just call it Hobbs and Shaw.
You gotta factor in that Dwayne Johnson, real behind the scenes stuff. Dwayne Johnson and Vin Diesel don't get along. But you want to keep Dwayne Johnson in the fold of the Fast and Furious franchise.
It's not about him.
So you give him a spinoff.
It's not about him. And I sound like Tyrese right now. It's not about The Rock. And I love The Rock.
The Rock is the reason why they are as far as they are.
I love The Rock.
Yes or no?
No. Hell no.
Fast and the 5 didn't rejuvenate the franchise.
But not because of The Rock.
The Rock was half the movie.
No, don't do that. It's not because of The Rock. It's not because of The Rock. It's because them stealing the ball in that movie was awesome. The whole heist was great. It's really Paul Walker and Vin Diesel.
But what about The Rock and the chasing him and the fight scene between him?
It was good, but anybody could have did that. Anybody could have did that role. They just needed a big buff guy.
You say that.
They just needed a big buff guy.
Not The Rock.
Because the best part, Like and
The Rock has been so good. They have put him. They have made him a honorary member. He is a member of the crew.
which is a show.
Not really.
He not.
Not really.
He not. Is it beastie because I love The Rock? Yes. Like, let me be clear. I love The Rock.
Of course.
Is it beastie that The Rock is in this film? Absolutely. Is it beastie that he is so beastie that he get a spinoff? Absolutely. But he is not critical to the story whatsoever. His character could disappear,
Yes.
and the story would continue.
He's not gonna be in the next movie. So
Maybe.
no, he won't be in the next Fast and the Furious movie.
Maybe. We don't. It's The Rock. I would never second guess that man. I don't care what they tell me until I see it. But again, it's.
Okay, let me talk about. Let's get back to the movie. Let's get back to the movie. Okay, Idris Elba did a fantastic job. I want to see him more on the big screen.
He was good.
I love every moment dealing with Idris Elba.
He's a great actor. I also too need him to get more leading roles.
I agree 100%. He is what you want in a black actor. He's giving you everything you want. He can give you action. He can give you seriousness. He can give you suspense. He's going to do it. He delivered 100%. The Rock and Jason Statham. The best part about the movie is their chemistry. Outside of all of the cringeworthy jokes, the jokes were terrible. Stop it. Everything don't need to be Marvel. Everything don't need to be Guardians of the Galaxy. Stop this. Stop this.
Speaking of jokes.
Stop this. We don't need all of these bad jokes. The cameos that was involved. Stop this. We don't need these bad cameos. I don't want to ruin it for the people that's going to watch it. I'm not going to bring up no names. Both of the cameos that was in the movie, to me, were bad. Okay? It slowed down the pacing of this non-stop action movie, and I did not need neither of them. They were unnecessary to the story. The story should have been an Expendables 4 type of movie. Give me a crap ton of action and give me give me Dwayne Johnson doing it his way and give me Jason Statham doing it his way. That was the best part about the movie to me. When they were doing their own different things but getting to the same goal, I enjoyed that and I wanted more of that.
Like the hallway scene.
Like the hallway scene. Yeah. Like the scene they showed on the trailer with them coming down the skyscraper.
Yeah.
Those are the scenes that I enjoyed. The things that I didn't like is some of the directing. Some of the director choices was terrible. Way too many close-up face scenes for no reason. When you watch this movie, if you play a drinking game and you drunk for every time they pan and did a close-up of somebody's face, you will be drunk halfway through the movie. You probably didn't notice, but I did.
Nah, I noticed.
I'm like, why? Like this movie is not made for you to zoom into their face. You only want to do that when you want to build up some sort of emotion, some sort of suspense. When you want your actor to say, "Show me what you got." You don't need that for an action movie. You didn't need that in this movie.
And that's exactly why I noticed it. Because every time they zoomed in on The Rock or some random character we just met, I'm like, oh, did he just say something that was meaningful? It was cueing me into like, oh, I should be connecting right now. And I was always let down. I'm like, okay, it's just more empty words going to be filled in with non-stop action. And again, as an action movie, this movie is everything you want.
Yes.
Like, I couldn't ask for a better action movie unless Tom Cruise did another Mission Impossible. And John Wick. See, I can name a lot of good action movies, but this movie is a great action movie. They have been doing that in all of the Fast and Furious movies. They just keep adding on to the stunts. And even though this one didn't, drive a tank off a cliff or jump a car through buildings in Dubai.
They got close.
It did some cool things. And jumped a submarine. That was the other one. But again, to me, what hurts this movie is that you call it a Fast and Furious movie. I just wish it wasn't. I would have appreciated the chemistry between The Rock and Jason Statham if they just did playing themselves. In some random, I would have enjoyed this movie way more. But now that I know it exists in the Fast and Furious world, and now I'm supposed to like Shaw, I'm supposed to like Jason Statham's character.
Relate to him at least.
It didn't work for me. It does not work for me. I just don't like how now I'm sympathetic to him and his family, and it's almost like destroying everything that Vin Diesel and Paul Walker built. It's like they established a family, and now I gotta take in this guy who tried to kill them. Y'all crazy. I don't even see how y'all getting away with this.
The biggest takeaway from this movie for me is the fact that Jason Statham might be ready to take on more bigger projects going forward.
Like he used to do.
Yes, like he used to do. A lot of his movies recently have been forgettable, okay? And they haven't all been bad, most of them, but they've been forgettable, I would say, the biggest part. And I think after this movie, they can give him more roles. Idris Elba and Dwayne Johnson need to continue their path, going upwards. I like what both of them are doing, and I actually wouldn't enjoy a movie with any of the pairs. Where Rock has to be the main guy, and you can either put him with Jason Statham or Idris Elba. But I like it all. That's the best thing about this movie was those three guys. Now, in the end, I will have to give this movie a 6.5. The biggest reason why the movie gets such a low grade for me, and it's not too low, the movie's still watchable, right? It's still very serviceable. Because like me and Nikki Tate always say, anything above a 5 is watchable. Anything below a 5 is not. This movie is watchable. If you want to see action, great action, this movie has all that. But if you want anything else outside of that, this movie fails in every other aspect of that, whether it be storytelling, whether it be really, really good actor from anybody outside of the big three that was in the movie, like whether it be the bad cameos that was involved. This movie, and some of the comedy to me was cringe-worthy. It was cringe-worthy comedy. That's why the movie only gets us a 6.5, because if it was just bad, all right. It was like, this is really, really cringy. Like it was almost like The Rock lost his mojo when it comes to the smack talk when him and Jason Statham was going back with each other. It was almost like the outtakes of Deadpool. Like that's how cringy the back and forth that they had in this movie was when they were like trying to be funny. And that's why I gave it such a medium to low grade.
Again, this doesn't feel a very Fast and Furious. They had a scene at the end where they like try to put you back into like what we got in the first and second film, and I was like, okay, this is nice. This is a nice like tip your hat, pay homage. But again, like this franchise is just taking another shape into something weird. And again, like I like The Rock, I like Jason Statham, like you said, I love the chemistry between them, but their characters in this universe, I just don't understand how it worked, how we got here, and like what happens going forward. You know, I mean, yeah, we got the little bit in 8 with Jason Statham helping out, but like we can't really like expect him to now be friends. Like we don't expect him to like hang out with Vin Diesel. Like where is this going? Like, is it just another reason to end Fast and Furious? But for this movie, you know, if you want to see action, just non-stop action, some crazy things, Idris Elba transforming with his motorcycle and then explosion, and he's like reading people like Robert Downey Jr. and Sherlock Holmes. Like, this movie has all of those cool things, and for that it is a 7. But just like you, it didn't give me anything else. It gave me a story that I didn't really care for. It gave me jokes that I never laughed at. It gave me cameos that I said, "Oh God, again." But like it is held up by those stars, Dwayne, Jason chemistry, and Idris being a somewhat intimidating villain. That is all this movie has. Of course, with tons and tons of action piled on like cheese on spaghetti. That's it. It's bland spaghetti with lots of Parmesan cheese, which is still an okay bowl of food if you ask me. That completes the review. Let us know how you feel. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to stay up to date with all our reviewing content. Woo, that was a mouthful. And don't forget, you've seen it here. Fast and Furious, Hobbs Shaw.